Both of these fighters, this man, Oscar rebirth, it seems much more in the red trunks.
And as always with Jojo Diaz, he's lost some recent fights against Williams and didn't throw back. He has got to match the output.
Jojo Diaz fights. He's been the one
shots, but when it comes to a fighter like Duarte, you're gonna have to. He is a great ring general. You know, he knows how. That's what Jojo brings to the table. You know, experience. He knows how to
shape we've seen him in coming into a big fight.
I agree. No, passes the eye test.
Shot to the body there. Backward steps from Jojo. We're seeing the jab.
Like the Olympics, you know, that's what you got to go back to.
See Duarte and Diaz trading.
And Jojo's ability to keep that mobility going.
So far, he's keeping the fight in the middle of the ring. He's moved in both directions. As your back hits the ropes, he unleashes.
Underway. This one's scheduled for 10 rounds.
To his ability to match the punch output of Marcito Hesta, he just took 6, 7, 8 tonight. Because Duarte, he's eventually going to open up.
Yeah, that's a good point, Chris. He hasn't been the most active participant in the fight.
No, he normally keep going. He's a buzzsaw, non-stop, especially if you will go drop. It's going to drop on Duarte's part.
You know, Sergio, we've called a lot of Jojo Diaz fights.
Good. I mean, his face looks refreshed. He looks
to the rhythm that he said he would employ in this fight.
An aggressive volume puncher. You know, you're not a puncher aging as well. You know, you're fighting younger fighters. Let them
cut to the body from Diaz.
Right, because too often he finds himself just exchanging in the middle
to the right and to the left of the perimeter of the ring. Staying off the ropes. Actually, what Ryan Garcia did really well in the first fight. He was moving, sometimes a little bit.
Nice counter shots there from Jojo Diaz as we wrap up round one. Round two, under how he wanted to adapt Duarte's game.
A loose fighter. One, you'll take a better shot to the chin, and two, you're just gonna.
Nice combo to the body from Diaz a moment ago, and a nice sharp
deal here with Duarte. He wants him to be largely the same fighter that he's been, but he also is throw everywhere. Hit him in the shoulders, hit him in the arms.
Watch your feet, guys. Watch your feet.
Nice straight right hand.
Southpaw says absolutely my favorite punch is the right hand.
Backwards way for Jojo. He knows he's got a granite chin.
Big punch. You don't want to rely on always taking the big punch. But it will serve him right. It will serve Duarte right to go down to the body of Jojo. Maybe hurt Jojo.
And specifically on the weight, this fight was contracted fight like this.
This uppercut's downstairs as he aims down there once more. Start of their new partnership, and one of the things
you're tight, you know, so that's what he means by loosening up the punch combinations. You can't do that by being tight.
The shoulders might be loose, but the power is still there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot more. Too often in Duarte's fights, he's sort of looks about hitting one specific target. Just let those hands go.
Yeah, Duarte's faced 3 southpaws in his last 6 fights.
He's going to win by knockout, though. I think you can hit Jojo with a sledgehammer. And
those exchanges on the inside that wound up not serving him.
Yeah, one punch knockout power. They can take big shots, you know, because we
rolling off the ropes, getting back to the center of the ring.
Fluctuated in weight so much and had weight issues. You know, the
pounds. So Jojo weighing 137 and change. That's exactly
way to the body once more.
10 seconds.
Is with one hand free. Action heating up Fresno. Prepare for our main event a little bit later on between Jose Ramirez and with Robert Garcia. It's now Christian Guevara in the corner. Scenery for Diaz, having other fighters around him that he has.
They lose the hunger to train by themselves. Necessarily that they're better fighters, they're just younger. They run faster, they punch faster.
Nice body shot from Diaz a moment ago. There's some good work from Duarte.
1 years old, but when you look at his resume, he's fought he's older than he is.
Nice left hook a moment ago.
Right now because he keeps moving to Duarte's left.
Jojo parrying some of those shots, but he can't parry them all.
Diaz is an excellent body puncher once he's
free. The intensity really picking up here in this round as well.
Picking up a little, Jojo. That was a little low.
You know, I still like that movement from Jojo. Right now, he's showing some good versatility.
Good almost from Diaz, but yeah, this is a good. This is
Jojo Diaz and Oscar Duarte. 2 fighters entering this fight with a new part of the Luis Neri camp in particular.
Yeah, you know, that happens to a lot of fighters. So a change in location around young, sometimes a good thing for an aging fighter. And you hate to call Jojo Diaz you could think of. So he's been around such a long time that you just...
likes to throw more right hands, and when you're against a southpaw, naturally you have to.
But the timing, I think, the timing and that.
inside the final minute, being made to work a whole lot harder than he did in rounds.
When he's got an opponent coming at him, he'll just stay stationary and bang it out there.
Money shot from Duarte as well.
No, both of them, yeah. But I think
there's another one from Diaz.
Duarte on the front foot, but yeah, it's going to be very tough. We know that Duarte has a lot of power in his interesting fight the next couple of rounds.
I like the instructions to do slip and then throw that punch right after it. Also, you got to match him.
And our apologies, of course, for the language in the corner. In favor of Jojo. I thought he landed the cleaner punches in round 1 and
rounds to get started, so yeah, I think 2-1 Jojo's nicely and using his intelligence and experience.
Guys, watch your heads inside.
Body shot from Diaz. Sergio, you gotta like that. It's a timing shot, but it's landing again and again.
Yeah, and it's a punch where you can counter the counter puncher. So in order to get him to fall off balance, throw your power shot.
But nearly had another right there, so something to
straight. He's already done it in 2 different rounds. Duarte's the type of guy that pulling back like that. That's a big no-no in boxing.
Duarte certainly punching. And you can hear the power of Duarte here ringside.
It's not that it's just straight power. It's a numbing strength. See, you could even hear it right there.
Because they were two-pronged, right? One, it was broader. Say, hey, you got to keep letting your hands go. You're going up against the guy.
Chris Mannix, what does your scorecard look like right now?
I've got 28 in favor of Jojo Diaz.
Yeah, Duarte, as far as respect goes, it's an even fight right now. Duarte's already
missing with that uppercut, just pops that left hand. Great left hand from Diaz. He's almost throwing it at the velocity you would of
He's doing it to get a reaction from Duarte. He wants to get boxing really smart in this round. I love the
started to come together though, a little sloppy. Had one
coming out. So Jojo, even though he's boxing nicely this round,
elbow of Diaz, sinking a couple nice body shots in there.
There is base, and we heard it, when we spoke to him, his trainer said, and you could see it, he's just formed like a strong puncher. And this is Duarte's fight right here. Nothing landing.
I think Munguia's got a great chance to win because he's going to throw a lot of
5 underway here. Oscar Duarte, Jojo is making some of the adaptations to his game, but Oscar Duarte showing his
the earmuff defense that is not going to work against a strong puncher like completely. Don't give Duarte a target.
And they can't be unanswered.
Big power shot. It's only a matter of time.
Now you see Duarte with a slight edge in landed pressy of Jojo, 28%. Duarte landing at just 8.
It's also the power that comes behind that volume. Like, this is a really already made him feel his power. He does.
Hard shot by Oscar. Getting a little dirty, trying to buy some time.
I'm telling you, Chris, it's only...
It's smart of Diaz there as he gets hit again to punch back.
Fantastic round from
that one big shot from Canelo.
Fascinating matchup unfolding right now. Using his feet a little bit more. He's working from range. He has strength. And that left hook like that.
You need to make him slip like you did in the earlier rounds. Move around the ring.
But you can't win rounds unless you're throwing back.
No, he'll get knocked out.
We take a look at 45 and out-throwing Jojo. Certainly you like the volume, which is to be expected of Duarte.
He's already pushed back Diaz and kind of Diaz is not countering back like he normally is in the early.
That right hand buzzed Diaz. You saw Diaz shot. There's a lot of time for Duarte to work with.
Takes so many punches. Jojo Diaz has never been knocked out, but it's only a
big sweeping right hand from Duarte. A couple moments ago, there's another one right.
Jojo's never been down and never been visibly hurt. That's the first.
In the corner. Opening 20 seconds of the round.
Duarte just getting started right now. The one punching through his target.
There's that loop guard necessarily, but it's making Jojo think it is. And
Jojo's bound to get caught with those looping shots if he keeps doing that.
Diaz having to work very hard in these exchanges.
Only certain fighters can get away with that.
From the referee, the edict from the corner of Diaz right now is
he's building points and breaking through, piercing through the guard.
Body shot, and Diaz just continues to get hit with power. All right, our Chris Mannix is standing by.
Kind of get some more stability. I told him utilize the ring. He's allowing him, I think, sometimes to come in through.
When Oscar comes forward like that, what do you want to see?
I just want him to
away. You see some of the swelling underneath the eye of Jojo Diaz. Vastly different than it was early in this fight.
Right there. Anytime Jojo's going to be against the ropes, you can expect.
And you've been talking about that earmuff.
Gets lazy and pulls back just 1 second, like he did right there. He had his hands up, but the later this fight gets, the tender like Oscar Duarte, the last thing you want to do is get, not against Duarte at least. like that, you're giving your opponent a target. See, a fighter like Duarte...
29 landed power punches. And it's a gamble against the
rounds. What do you need to see from him?
Well, this round to where he needs to be in a stable position, which is we're allowing him. You know, it's not like he...
Thanks so much, Chris. No, very eloquent of Jojo Diaz. The question is, can Diaz implement that game?
Care to translate that?
Underway. Oscar Duarte, and you heard Jojo Diaz in the corner after that.
He started letting his punches go, and you know, the pace of the fight, not letting Duarte get off on punches.
You're not only seeing Duarte able to get set, but as Jojo's own...
That Duarte called him on the way out. So no matter how good... Beautiful body shots like that, that's going to wear down Jojo.
Watch your feet.
The shots that don't land from Duarte, they seem to just be...
Seems to be leaner. More big shots seem to be landed by Oscar Duarte.
They're not enough. You're supposed to totally...
The outside again, having to work very hard to get that work off, but then
and not because I didn't understand my headset.
Jojo Diaz Jr., a high contact.
Yeah, I mean, Duarte had a good round that he caught the attention of Jojo downstairs. I don't like the reaction, the body language of Jojo. See, this is where Jojo should be jabbed.
Not let Duarte get set.
A beautiful combination by Jojo, but exactly what you're going to throw all that good work out the window. That is it. The body of Jojo Diaz.
Working in Duarte's favor. Chris, you're scoring.
Landing anything inconsequential. He's doing a decent
Jojo's
job.
face, you know, he's bumping and bruising, getting red with an opponent with heavy hands like Duarte.
Good sequence Diaz's work.
If Jojo keeps pulling his head back, he needs to dip down instead of trying to pull back from the punches.
To make adjustments to his game plan, those adjustments.
Good body shots. Aim at the body. That's where you're going to actually break down.
Garcia.
Robert, Oscar seems to have taken a little bit more control.
Coming back with punches, but there's also those moments where he's letting Jojo. Oscar throws that right hand from far distance.
Diaz banging away here in the pocket himself.
Banging away, but cleanly by a big puncher in Duarte.
And as we alluded to during Diaz's ring walk, really
no matter how tough and experienced you are, you grow old. Jojo is antique when it comes to that. He's fought everybody.
Well, I also think, Sergio, and I see Duarte at 135 or 140. Doesn't have the pop. At 130.
Oscar Duarte and Jojo Diaz, power puncher in Oscar Duarte.
Ignore the head of Jojo Diaz and Jack and take a punch upstairs.
Well, let's hear what Duarte's corner thinks.
Few rounds. What are you seeing?
Well, you know what? I see that he's doing really good moments like this right now, but then there's a few seconds later, he lets him.
Thank you so much, Chris. And Duarte just belting.
Rights by Oscar Duarte. Man, I'm telling you.
Another right hand over the ring. Catch up with him.
It happens to every in age because
Though from Jojo Diaz, a beautiful right hook, and now a nice
Jojo Diaz fights. I just don't think he can be a threat at this weight division.
And I don't like the way the legs are responding times without getting hit. There's a lot of fight left here,
No, good advice from Robert Garcia in that corner. That's why he went to Robert. So you see the same team.
perfect instructions, and of course the great training they get.
Punch out.
Yeah, when Marcos Maidana lost to
His fight now, I mean, digging down to the body.
produced a reaction from Diaz. The heart of 566 of them again
are still having an impact. Oscar Duarte is throwing with force.
Now bleeding and bruised.
back against the ropes. This is a bad place to be with a bang.
Duarte off him, no respect.
And Sergio, to circle back to my point about Duarte lost to Ryan Garcia, he didn't fire his team. He just been supplemented by the experienced voice of Robert.
And if you're going to go with anyone,
This scenario to when Marcos Maidana came.
Garcia started working together, and it led to a world title.
Jojo counters comebacks with something either to the
Right now, 157 power punches land. Jojo Diaz.
And Corey, to your earlier point,
Jojo's cut from the left eyebrow.
those body shots of Oscar Duarte.
He can't hurt or get the respect of Oscar Duarte. I mean,
You move up and weight, it happens. But
Hard right hand, and that is he. Has stuck.
and just
Oscar, la migra.